Welcome to the lecture series on operations research. In this video, we'll get introduced to the concepts of meta heuristics. This is the last topic in module 5. There are four topics in. The first one is introduction to understand what is meta heuristics, and also we discuss one method called as subto reversal algorithm for the traveling salesman problem. Later we discuss about taboo search method one and simulated annealing. Then finally the genetic algorithm. These are the three approaches that incorporate meta heuristics methods to solve certain problems. In particular, we take the example of traveling salesman problem to solve uh, traveling salesman problem using all three methods. Taboo search we are going to discuss in detail. Moving on. So, introduction. There are some problems. They are so complicated that it may not be possible to find the optimal solution. So, it is important to find the good feasible solution for that problems. For example, traveling salesman problem is a very complex problem whenever the number of cities is very large. So finding the optimal path in the traveling salesman problem where the number of cities are very large, then it is very complex problem. So this is already we have discussed actually. Now the question is it possible to find a good feasible solution for the traveling salesman problem? For example, let us assume the optimal path from source to from a particular city after traversing every other cities and coming back to that particular city, the optimal path is 76. Now, if you consider there exist some algorithms where easily we can get some path with say 77 or 78. So these are the distances of the path which is good feasible solution it is. Of course, the optimal solution is 76, but suppose we get a solution by having the distance as 77 or 78, it is a good feasible solution. So even though finding the optimal solution is much consuming time, getting the good feasible solution where the cost is very nearer to the optimal one, that can be achieved very easily by some of the heuristics methods. So let us understand what is that heuristic method and what is that meta heuristics is. So heuristic methods are the one that use certain approaches to certain problems to get a good feasible solution. So a heuristic method is a procedure that is likely to discover a very good feasible solution, not necessarily be an optimal solution. This particular technique, heuristic technique, is designed for solving a problem more quickly than the traditional approaches. Suppose if you apply the traditional approaches like greedy method, dynamic programming, backtracking, or some other methods, traditional method, if you apply to that particular problem, it is quite time consuming. So we can use a particular method that is exclusively designed for that particular problem. So that is why we say that this particular type of solutions or heuristic solutions, they are ad hoc in nature. So each method is designed to fit a specific application or specific problem. So usually these type of methods, heuristic methods, are iterative in nature. In each iteration, it will try to improve the solution. So this is usually the heuristic methods. Then what is meta heuristic means? So meta heuristics is the general procedure that provides the structure of the algorithms, structure and strategy guidelines for developing such a heuristic method. So in informally we can say that meta heuristics gives an algorithm to develop a heuristic algorithm. Meta heuristics is a general procedure that gives steps to develop a heuristic algorithm to solve a specific problem. So some of the problems, some of the meta heuristic algorithms are taboo search, simulated annealing, genetic algorithms. These methods do not solve the problem directly, but they give some of the steps. So for the given problem, we need to define these steps. Upon that, we get an heuristic algorithm. So let us understand this in detail in the coming topics. So this is what meta heuristics is. It is a method to generate heuristics algorithms. One example that we are discussing here as a part of the introduction is try to getting a heuristic method for traveling salesman problem. The heuristic algorithm that is discussed here is called as subtour reversal algorithm. So subtour reversal algorithm for traveling salesman problem. So let us take a graph. Let us consider a graph having 7 nodes, and usually we consider that all the cities are connected to all the other cities, but in this particular case we are not considering that. Some of the cities are connected to some of the other cities. Quite realistic in nature. Now let us say we are starting from 1 and we need to traverse all the other cities and we need to come back to 1. The optimal solution is the one that is having the minimal distance among all possibilities. What the subtour reversal algorithm says? What are its steps? Its steps are briefly summarized here. So basically, we need to start with any feasible tour. The algorithm starts with a feasible tour. So one solution we need to take in the beginning. Then at each iteration we need to do something. What we are supposed to do at each iteration, that is what specified here. For the current trial solution, the first solution whatever we have, we call it as a trial solution. Current trial solution. So take the current trial solution, consider all possible ways of performing subtour reversal. What is that subtour reversal? We'll take an example later. Let us understand that. Okay. So just understand as of now, at each iteration, perform all the subtour reversals and select the one that provides the largest decrease in the distance. Or in other words, do something called as subtour reversal and choose the one which is having the smallest distance. This is the outcome of one iteration. So take that outcome as a new trial solution and go for the second iteration. Again, starting from this trial solution, again perform the subtour reversals, get the improved version of improved version of tour, take it as a trial solution and iteratively keep on improving. Then comes the stopping rule. When we are supposed to stop. Stop when no subtour reversal improves the current solution. Suppose iteration by iterations, if we feel that reversals are not improving the solutions, then let us stop it. So this is the overall statement of the subtour reversal algorithm. It is a heuristic algorithm exclusively designed for the traveling salesman problem. Let us take an example to understand this algorithm thoroughly. Let us say, just without the loss of generality, let us consider the tour first. Whatever we are considering is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and coming back to 1. This is the tour that we are considering in the beginning. Now, in this particular tour, let us take the distance here, it is 69. And of course, in this particular graph, if you observe, this tour is a feasible one. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 1. It is feasible. So all the paths are existing. Whatever we are here, we have written, whatever we are written here, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, all the paths are existing. So this is a feasible solution. First solution we are considering. Now in the first iteration, what we do is, let us try to reverse edges having length 1. For example, see 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the path is 1, 2, 3, 4 in the beginning. Of course, it continues further. So in the beginning, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let us reverse 2, 3. What do you mean by reversing 2, 3? Let us understand thing. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose if you reverse, say 2, 3, reverse 2, 3, then what happens is the edges becomes 1, 3, 2, 4. So 1, 3, 2, 4 is a new edge, new path. Of course, further it continues 5, 6, 7, 1. Provided, you can consider this, provided 1 to 3 as well as 3 to 4 it exists. Of course, we are considering the bidirectional or undirected graph. So 2 to 3 means, that means 3 to 1 also there exists edge. So 3 to 2, 2 to 3, there is no issues. But whenever we are reversing, whenever we are saying that reversing 2, 3, the new path is 1 to 3, 3 to 2 and 2 to 4. We have to ensure that 1 to 3 it exists. In this graph, what we can observe is it exists. 1 to 3 it exists actually. 1 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 4. So that is why this is a new path got by reversing 2 to 3. Okay. So reversing means basically we need to delete 2 edges and we need to add 2 edges. So let us understand this better. Let us understand this better with this example. This example is related to reversing 3, 4. Let us consider the original solution 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now let us consider reversing 3, 4. Reversing 3, 4 means the new path. The old path is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now reversing 3, 4 means from 2 we need to go for 3. Sorry, from 2 go to 4, then come to 3, then come to 5. So it is nothing but reversing here 3, 4. So 3, 4 if you reverse, we can observe that 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 5. So this is the old one. This is the old path. This is the new path. 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3 and 3 to 5. So reversing means, or in other words, it is nothing but deleting 2 edges and adding 2 edges. Deleting 2 edges and adding 2 edges. So reversing process, we need to delete 2 edges, adding 2 edges. Whenever we add these edges, we need to ensure that that exists in the original graph. Whenever we take this particular one, we see that it is there in the original graph. If it is not there in the graph that is given to us, then this part is completely excluded. This step is completely excluded. So this is about reversing 3 to 4. So once 3 to 4 is done, then go for 4 to 5, then go for 5 to 6. So what we have done here is, we try to reverse 2 to 3. That is one case. See, please note, reversing 1 to 2 is not taken because 1 is the source, 1 is the destination. So starting as well as the ending vertex, it is 1, 1. That is intact. We are not changing it. We are not reversing it. If you reverse that 1, 2, the overall meaning of the problem itself will change. It won't remain as a traveling salesman problem. So that is the reason 1 is kept intact. So we try to reverse 2, 3. That is what we got here. Then try to reverse 3, 4. That is what we got in this particular step. Try to reverse 4 5. Try to reverse 5 6. Okay. Try to reverse 6 7. See, 6 7 is not given here. It is because 6 7 reversing is not feasible. Why it is not feasible? Reversing 6 7, the new path is 1 2 3 4 5 7 6 1. 5 7 6 1. If you observe in the graph, 5 to 7, 7 to 6, 6 to 1. 6 to 1, there is no path. So that is the reason the last step here, reversing 6 7 is not written, because reversed one, it is not feasible one. So that is the reason that is not written here. Okay, so reversing 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 are feasible, and the new solutions that we got is 68 65 65 66. So among these, we can observe that the earlier one is we started with 69. We got 4 new solutions, that is 68 65 65 66. Among that, take the best one. Best one means it is 65. There are 2 solutions. Any one we can consider as an outcome of the first iteration. Consider any one here, any one path here as a new trial solution, and continue towards the second iteration. Continue towards the second iteration. So in the second iteration, what it is taken is reversing 3 4 is taken as the trial solution. So we start from there. We start from there. So what we do in the second iteration? Second iteration, we try to reverse 2 edges at a time. 2 edges at a time. So we take the subtours like 2 4 3. Try to reverse it. 2 4 3. 2 4 3, if we try to reverse, what we get is 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 2, and 2 to 5. 2 4 3. So 1 3 4 2 5. 1 3 4 2 5. 2 to 5, there is no edge, direct edge. So reversing 2 4 3 is not feasible. Reversing 2 4 3 is not feasible. So we simply exclude that particular case. Then go for the next one. 2 edges, let us consider 4 3 5. 4 3 5. Considering 4 3 5, on reversing this, 1 2 5 3 4 6. 1 2 5 3 4 6. 1 2 5. 1 to 2. 2 to 5, there is no path, no edge. So that is also not feasible. So reversing 4 3 5 is not feasible, because 2 to 5 there is no edge. Let us go for the next choice. 3 5 6. Let us take 3 5 6 and reverse. Of course, this is feasible. It is shown in this particular diagram. Okay, the subtour reversal of 3 5 6, that is shown here. So 1 3 4 3 5 6 7 1. This is the original one. Upon reversing 3 5 6, we need to delete these 2 edges, and we need to add these 2 edges. So 4 to 3, 6 to 7 is deleted. 4 to 6, 3 to 7 is added. So this is what we got. And of course, this is feasible. If you look at the original graph, it is feasible. So the new distance is 64. Also check for the next one, reversing 5 6 7. Reversing 5 6 7 is also infeasible. 1 2 4 3. 1 2 4 3 7 6 5 1. 3 to 7. 3 to 7. 3 to 7 it is there. Then 6, then 5, then 5 to 1. 5 to 1. 5 to 1, there exists no path. So that is why reversing 5 6 7 is also infeasible. So in this case, there is only one feasible solution of considering edges of length 2. So second iteration, we are considering reversing edges of length 2. So only one such feasible solution is there. That feasible solution, of course, gives you the distance as 64, and it is better than the earlier one. Earlier it is 65. So like this, we need to continue with several iterations. Continue with third iteration, fourth iteration. Likewise, if you continue, further iterations are not shown here. Further iterations are not shown here in the slides. Finally, we'll get as a last iteration, the optimal solution that we'll get. It is 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 5, 3, 1 with the distance of 63. With the distance of 63. So this is one solution. The another solution, of course, the reverse of this, nothing but 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. This is also another optimal solution. So this is optimal solution that we will get. Of course, intermediate steps, iterations are not given in this particular example. So this is what sub-2 reversal algorithm to get the to get the minimal distance for the traveling salesman problem. So we have seen sub-2 reversal algorithm for the for finding the good feasible solution for the traveling salesman problem. Of course, the complexity is very low because very simple strategy we are following, and very few solutions only we are coming across, so that we are getting the very good solution. So next, let us consider taboo search, simulated annealing, and genetic algorithm in the coming lectures. Thank you.